Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for June. I hope everybody's doing well. I am going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Leo out there, so guys, take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop. So guys, if that happens to you, just get in where you fit in. And as always, Leo, don't try to force yourself into a reading. That is just not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? Leo. All right, Leo, you are starting out with the Ace of Pentacles. Nicely done. Some of you may have money coming your way. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So, Leo, I do see that you are doing well financially. It looks as if with regard to love, there's something here that has ended that you're very focused on. You could be receiving some sort of guidance from somebody who is like a spiritual leader, even a counselor, perhaps a psychic or a tarot reader. You may be trying to receive some sort of information about that. I do see you are very focused on your money. There's a new beginning here of some sort. It could be financially related, or there's some kind of stability to it. I don't feel that it's about love, but I do feel that you're kind of focusing on an ending here that has occurred. So let me see. Some of you could have started going to some sort of new spiritual type of activity as well. Show me who's in Leo's energy. Show me who is in Leo's energy. Oh my. That won't do, will it? All right. The person in your energy, Leo, we have the Five of Wands reversed. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. And we have the Six of Cups. So this is somebody from your past. You've known this person, perhaps known this person since childhood, or you may have a past life with them. You know them though. This is not somebody brand new. This person is right now doing a lot of, self-care. This is somebody that is very focused on their money as well, but they're very nurturing. There's a sense of nurturing self right now, taking care of their home, taking care of their children if they have children, and definitely focused on their dollar. I do feel like this person wants to resolve some sort of a conflict that is present between the two of you. The Five of Wands here in the reverse indicates that there was some conflict here, and this person is going through some change. You're going through a major change. This person's going through more of a minor change. Fives are typically about change. With the Hierophant here, that's a major change. It could even be a spiritual type of ascension for you. But this person is on the tail end of completing change as well, and it was very difficult for this person. I do feel like they want to come out of conflict with you, and I feel like you want a new beginning with them. Let's see the energy between the two of you. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, so the two of you aren't seeing eye to eye, or you haven't been. You're kind of not on the same page. You're both feeling this loss, though. When the two of you are kind of on the same page, this person sees you as being the perfect, mate for them. However, right now, they don't feel that the two of you are on the same page. They feel like there's just too many differences here, and that's what's caused the conflict. You're both feeling the loss of the connection, though. Let's see what is affecting this connection. Show me. Show me what is affecting this connection. You could have also had some recent losses financially, or this person could have. If you have, I do feel like that money is coming back to you, and more so. It'll come about through a new opportunity or a windfall of money. Oh, this is good. So what is affecting the connection is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You both want to resolve the problems. You both have felt very overwhelmed and weighed down by the problems in this connection. Not even sure what direction to go. So you're both experiencing that. And I do feel that you both want to resolve the problems. So that's actually good. Let's see. You may be receiving advice from somebody. Queen of Cups in your outcome. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups, there's still a lot of love that's here. I do feel like you're both kind of eyeing this opportunity to resolve things, but the heart is beginning to open up. So that is a good thing. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is underlying energy, Leo. And what this tells me is that you may have felt backstabbed or betrayed by this person. There was an ending here, and this ending, it was a very painful one, but I feel like, you know, there's an opportunity here now to recover, to rebuild something, and to repair your heart, also to possibly repair the connection. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Leo? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Leo? Thank you, Spirit. Why is the Ace of... Thank you. Temperance. Okay, Eight of Swords in the reverse. So you've been doing a lot of healing, but there's still healing that has to take place. Emotionally, you're kind of up and down. There's an imbalance emotionally, and you have to find that balance in order to bring in this new beginning or whatever this ace is. Now, it could even be something to do with finances. So if it's money that's coming in, it's going to relieve a lot of the things that have had you worried and upset for a while. I do feel like your finances are upset. They're out of balance. I'm getting that pretty strongly. And I do feel that it's something that's had you very concerned. You weren't able to kind of escape it, but there's some sort of a windfall of money or something, a new beginning that's going to help you to free yourself from that emotional concern, emotional worry. With regard to this connection, I do also see that there's an imbalance emotionally for you and definitely a need to heal, but you're freeing yourself from that. So let's see why the Hierophant is here. Four of Cups reversed, Six of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you want to be successful. You want to be successful. That some of you may have a new job or a new opportunity financially that you're working at, because you're looking for achievement and recognition with it. But that's not for very many of you. With regard to this person, you want a successful relationship. And if you're not going to have a successful relationship, you're going to make sure that you're successful in and of yourself. I do feel that you have been doing a lot of looking at what has occurred in this connection. You've been looking at the past, trying to learn from the past. And I do feel like you feel there's a lot of love here. I'm also feeling like you would like to be in a committed relationship with this person, but only if it's going to be a successful connection here. And you're not in this for a fling. You're in this for the long haul. You're looking for this to be like a relationship that leads to commitment. You're not looking for a fling with this person. But right now I am seeing that you're becoming more independent. You're in a very single energy right now. So these are your hopes and wishes with this person, is to be in a committed relationship. But I'm seeing you right now as being single, but very independent. I do see that you've grown. You've successfully grown a lot because you've been looking at the past. And I do see that you're very strongly independent here. You're self-sufficient. I'm seeing you growing in your spirituality as well. You could be receiving messages from Spirit too. Your money is evening out as well. But I do feel that, you know, there was definitely a loss here with this person that kind of pushed you towards this independence. All right, let's see what we got. Death card in reverse. And look at there. There's that 10 of Wands. The same one that is coming into the reverse. So this relationship had a lot of problems. It wasn't just one thing that occurred. There were a lot of problems. You were feeling really weighed down and burdened by this. You weren't sure what direction to move in. When the relationship ended, it was very painful. It felt like there was a betrayal here. However, once this relationship ended, I feel like you never fully let go of this person. There's a emotional attachment that is still here. You feel like things are not over between the two of you. So let's look at their energy. I feel like, you know, that has also been a problem for you though, because I feel like if you could, you would just cut it off and move on. But you're very emotionally attached to this person because you love this person. And so, you know, it's more difficult for you because you're still holding on to this person, at least emotionally, and you're experiencing the loss of the connection. And I think that that's been very difficult. Let's look at their energy. Why is the 5 of Wands in reverse? This person is trying to avoid any type of altercation or fight with you. Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups reversed. Huh. So this person chose to end this connection. I feel like this was primarily their choice. Doesn't have to be, but for a lot of you, because we have Ace of Cups here, I feel like this person was acting in their own best interest. They were only thinking of themselves. There were a lot of conflicts here, and I think that this person was truthfully, they could have had a drinking problem, but this person was thinking only about what they wanted. They weren't thinking about what was good for the relationship. And that's why this relationship ended. I also feel like this person has been avoiding because they don't want to have any more conflict. They may be aware that they've been a little selfish here. This person's a bit selfish. Let's see. We have the Page of Wands reversed and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they're also a bit immature, and Page of Wands in the reverse can be somebody that when they don't get their way, they pitch temper tantrums. They're very immature, and they especially with communication or you know, the pitching of tantrums. I do see that this person is making a change here, though, with this Wheel of Fortune. They're definitely nurturing themselves and working on their money. They're not really telling you this, though, but they want to resolve the problems between the two of you, but I feel like they're holding back that information for some reason. I do see a change coming, though, and it's a positive change. They could also have a positive change coming their way with regard to money, but ultimately, I feel like this person is learning, you know, that they have been a little bit selfish here. They've been a bit immature, and they want to resolve the problems with you. So I see a good change that is coming. Why is the 6 of Cups here? King of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands. So this person is focused on you. Queen of Wands would be Leo energy. They are deeply attracted to you. In the past, though, this person has been more physical than emotional. This is somebody who has a lot of difficulty with their emotions. They may tend to express themselves more physically, but that's that immaturity that's showing as well. This person is thinking about you a lot. They're very nostalgic with the 6 of Cups here. And I do feel like they feel you have some kind of a glow up going on. I'm also seeing that they may take action towards you, but be careful because it could be more along the lines of physical. I will say that this person has a deep attraction towards you though, and I do feel that they hold you in high regard, but they're not telling you this. They're holding their emotions back. They're kind of like choosing to love you from afar, but it's like they're not giving anything here. They're holding back communication. They're holding back their feelings. They're avoiding conflict. Instead of working anything out. This is somebody who is really very immature in the way they process. They're definitely like looking at your photos and pictures and, you know, thinking about you in the past, but they don't seem to want to take action here. Let me see. You're both feeling the loss of this connection. Let's see between the two of you, what's going on. Show me the energy between these two. Okay, so you're being silent. You've taken a step back here, Leo. I feel like you're healing your energy. You're keeping silent. You're trying not to worry about things, and you're just trying to heal, and you're working at your money. Four of Wands. This person sees you as marriage material. It's the weirdest thing. All right, so, but they're very selfish. They're very selfish. They're thinking about what it would be like to be back together with you, and they're definitely feeling the loss here. Yeah, you are their wish fulfillment. You are the wish fulfillment, but there's changes this person has to make, and they're kind of selfish. They may not be wanting to make those changes. Why is the Ten of Wands in reverse? Now, some of you could be married to this person and you could be separated. And if so, this person doesn't want to end the connection. Why is the Ten of Wands in the reverse? Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. We have the Star card in the reverse. So you're going about your day, Leo. You're very strong, very independent, working out your money, trying to be successful. You know, it's like you recognize that there's love in this situation, but you're working at your spirituality. You're working on your money. You're just trying to become successful in every way. And I feel like at some point you may give up on trying to work things out with this person. You may start to feel as if it's just never going to happen. You've been overwhelmed by this. You've been, you know, carrying these burdens for so long. And, you know, it's causing your emotions to go up and down, up and down. And at some point, you're like, I give up. I'm tired of carrying all this. I'm tired of dealing with all this. But it's at that moment that this person in your energy makes that change. And they want this reconciliation. They want to work things out. They want to reconcile. They know that either they acted immaturely and they abandoned or rejected you, or they're tired of feeling abandoned and rejected, or possibly both. But they come in, they want to resolve all these problems. They want to work things out. They're tired of, you know, acting immaturely, and that's where this Wheel of Fortune comes in. So about the time you're giving up hope on this and you're like, screw it, I'm done here, is when this person comes in and they try to move this to a better place. Let's see why the Queen of Cups is here. Now, you could be dealing with a water sign. That would be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or another fire sign like yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Show me why the Queen of Cups is here in the outcome. Okay, so we have the Hangman. We have the Five of Swords reversed, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person that's in your energy, it's not a matter of love, Leo. Both of you love each other. there's definitely love here. This person is just withholding their emotions. And as far as whether or not they feel that you're the right person for them, they definitely feel like you are the right person for them. Now, some of them could have, that being said, could have, you know, somebody else that they were trying to see. That could have been what this betrayal is, but I don't think so for most of you. What I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of love here, but you're both kind of really examining this relationship. You're both examining your feelings as well. You are having an easier time doing that. This person in your energy, they don't deal with their feelings well. But I do see the conflict ending. This person is setting out to end that conflict. You also want to end the conflict, and it is going to end. Somebody here is coming out of their pride and arrogance as well. And I do feel like there will be some expression of love. I don't think it's going to be really big by the end of this week, because this person in your energy, they kind of go back and forth, with regard to expressing their feelings and not expressing. I express my feelings. No, I'm not going to express my feelings. So they're up and down. There's a need for them to balance out how they are expressing themselves, but they definitely want to work this out with you. And I do feel they hold you in high esteem. Now, in your energy, what I'm seeing is that it leaves you feeling like you're waiting for this person to end this conflict. You're waiting for this person to express their emotions, but you just aren't able to fully walk away from the relationship. I feel like emotionally, you're definitely still very much wanting to be with this person. And that's problematic for you because you feel like you can't get a clean start because this person's going back and forth, and you're over here, you know, wishing you could just like be done with it. But the feelings and emotions don't work that way. Our actions can, but our feelings and emotions, you know, you don't decide who you love. So I do see that there's a little bit of a waiting energy here. You don't feel like things are over between the two of you, and you find it problematic. I feel like you may express your feelings towards this person a little bit more readily and freely, and ironically, I do think it's going to help them to do the same, but they go back and forth on expressing their feelings. They have a difficult time with emotions. So that being said, I do see the conflicts ending between the two of you. I see less of the arrogance and pride that's being here. And you walking away from this, you focusing on you and yourself is what is causing, and your spirituality, is what's going to cause this change. There's going to be a dramatic change here that is occurring. And it's because this person is going to want to reconcile this relationship as they feel your energy moving away. All right, bottom of the deck is the Empress. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, but you don't have to be. This is prosperity. This is you sitting in an Empress energy. Exactly what it is that you're trying to do, which is to work on your spirituality, to work on yourself. And I see you doing that successfully because the Empress encompasses all four of the queens. And so it's like you're kind of sitting back and, you know, you're abundant, you're beautiful, you're nurturing, you're loving, you're kind, but you're not out chasing after anything. You're allowing things to flow to you. So I like that energy for you. I do like that energy for you. So just with regard to this person, if you still want to be with them, you know, just kind of pull back. Sit back in your Empress energy and let this person work out, you know, their feelings and emotions. I'm going to pull messages for you, Leo, and we'll see if there's anything further. Wow, you got a lot of cards. Let's see what we have. All right, so we have date, meeting someone new. Getting back out there, maybe setting a date. So you could be setting a date with this person, or you may be meeting somebody new that catches your eye. We have the chaser in a codependent relationship and fear of abandonment issues. Based upon the cards, I think that that was the energy that I was seeing on your side, perhaps. Maybe not for everybody, but for a lot of you. So I feel like that energy has shifted. We have addiction, codependency, obsession, possession, controlling. So there could be some sort of addictions of any kind. If a lot of times when you have the chaser, runner chaser, you do see some codependency, so it could be referencing that. But somebody could also have some sort of addiction in the scenario for some of you. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. You may be spending a lot of time with your female friends, or you know, just going out with friends and, you know, moving forward. And then we have not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. So somebody is dealing with a lot of insecurities, and it could be both of you. There's definitely a lot of insecurities here. Feeling not quite good enough, not quite enough in some manner. And so those are also issues that need to be addressed on both sides, it appears to me. All right, I do hope that this has been helpful for you, Leo. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.